Adamson.
Start on the third set.
I mean, LaSalle is just almost, you can call it a perfect game. I mean, lesser errors than your opponents. Serves are good. Attacks are always up there.
So we have yet to see Pao Soriano get a kill. LaSalle's just making it look very easy.
All smiles on the faces of the Lady Archers, and why not? Everything is going right for them, and I mean literally everything. From their serves to their attacks to their defense, nothing is gonna phase them at this point. And let's see what Adamson has done or has talked about in between sets here as we listen to Ricky Flores.
Well, Eric and Ann, you said it earlier, no one expected the point differences in this game. Even Angela Benting didn't expect it. What Coach Dulce wants her team to do is if they can't get through the DLSU blockers, they stop committing easy errors. Now, Ann said earlier, it's hard for a team to be motivated if they're down by a lot, but the good thing about volleyball is that there are 5 sets, 5 chances to start from 0. Now, this third set, Coach Dulce wants to see her team energetic, and they have to bring out their fighting spirit in order to get this set. Eric and Ann?
Thanks, Ricky. You do get the 5 sets, although you must get at least one or two before you get to the 5, because otherwise it's just going to be a 3-setter. That's the thing about volleyball, and so far Adamson has not given any indication that they have a pulse in this game.
And let's see, it could just be the third set. We're seeing more power hits from Adamson and better movement on the floor. It's just so impossible to penetrate. Even the best spiker of season 72 can't, you know, find the right range.
Through.
Yeah.
What was that? Like 3 times they tried Adamson? Wow.
And it all went back.
Wow. I'm amazed. All right, let's see what LaSalle talked about in the break as we send it over to Jessica Mendoza.
Eric, according to Coach Ramil, the secret to staying on top is to completely forget that you are. Huwag niyong isipin yung score, he advised, and he told them that whether they were leading by 2 or by 20, what's important is that they play like the score is even and to avoid unnecessary errors. Now, you guys spoke of Michelle Gumabao's increased level of play. Coach Ramil actually named her as one of his most improved players along with Abigail Maraño, telling me earlier that they've reached new heights in their confidence, jumping ability, and maturity. Eric and Ann?
Thank you, Jessica.
Well, good point there made by Coach Ramil de Jesus. If you look back at the last season, that's exactly what happened to LaSalle. They had a flawless record, only to find out that in the end, a tough team like USC would actually, you know, steal away their possible championship last year. And maybe talagang tumatak yon dito sa Lady Spikers.
Finally, Angela Benting.
Wow, Angela Benting, a rare moment if you're Adamson, as she punishes the rookie and says, welcome to the UAAP.
She's back.
Miss Esperanza.
And Adamson will be needing more of that. Maybe itong parang diesel lang sa they're warming up, and
yeah, hopefully. Because otherwise it's going to be a short afternoon for them. Larka, a quick snap of the wrist right there. Here comes Benting again.
the back.
And that's off the hands of Adamson. Cha Cruz getting the point for LaSalle. It seems to be a more competitive set between these two teams, although LaSalle is on top by 3, but you see the fighting spirit of Adamson coming out, being drawn out here in set number 3.
Even with the movement, you'll see that they're more aggressive now. And Pao Soriano's presence is now being felt.
That's the way to go. Adamson coming out to play here in set number 3. Let's just hope it's not a case of too little, too late for the Lady Falcons at this point. They gave LaSalle so much confidence after those 2 great first sets. Easy over. Over set. That's a touch on the net by Esperanza, and a point for Adamson. Looks like we have a good game on our hands here in set number 3, Ann.
That's right. Yung mga over ball reception na yan, that was the problem of Adamson earlier. Now we're seeing it from LaSalle.
Tighter game here, 4 serving 5.
Mercado for the drop.
defense by Adamson. And that's a point, Angela Benting.
And that was just the right, it's just about the right time for the Lady Falcons to wake up.
A shot of adrenaline is what the Lady Falcons need, and that's exactly what Benting has given them here. We're tied at 5-all. First deadlock of the match.
And again, these errors are not welcome at this point for the Lady Falcons. Hopefully, that doesn't break their momentum. Kasi kanina, the momentum is already on their side. And LaSalle was committing errors here and there.
After you fight tooth and nail for every point, you give an easy one off the serve. LaSalle is on top, 6-5. Alarca. Adamson gets a break here on the Alarca error on the serve. 6-all.
Soriano now moves to the back as she gets ready to serve. Only Benting is left in front as one of the key spikers.
Missed set there by LaSalle. Easy over for Adamson. And again, the defense, if all else fails, the defense of LaSalle holds up.
That's right. Now, again, this is the same pattern that Adamson wants to avoid. Although, yes, Benting is being very effective in front. Kailangan, again, pagalawin nila yung blockers ng LaSalle. It can't be just all attacks on one side.
Patilano sets it up. Angela Benting. That's on the net and a point for LaSalle. This is where Adamson needs to be careful. LaSalle will start to pull away here, and they should stop the bleeding. 8-6, LaSalle on top by 2.